Hey guys, so I just wanted to record this very quick and raw video just here in my bedroom with my phone camera. And this was not scripted out, this was not thought of. It was very spontaneous of me to do. And the reason why I wanted to do it is I just got done meditating and doing gratitude. And I think more than ever right now, it's very, very important, in my opinion, that we take time to ourselves. As people would say, full out quarantine mode or whatever. But this is a time that if you don't have school, if you don't have work, and you're at home all day and you might be panicking, saying, oh, like, I don't know what to do anymore. This is a time for you to step back and just be in the moment. One of the things that I've learned with meditation and gratitude, and by the way, I'll go into how I got into meditation and gratitude first, I guess, just to give you guys some backstory. Here, why don't we get some lighting first? But yeah, guys, I just wanted to keep this raw and authentic and just record a video because whenever I think of posting a video, it's always like, okay, I have to get the best camera, I have to get the best angle, it has to be cinematic shots and this and that. And I realized that this is the best way to do it for me to put out content. And so back to my point, how I got into meditation and just gratitude practices and self-awareness and mindfulness was when I was in high school. I'd say around sophomore to junior year. This might have been like 2016, 2017. And at the time, I was like going through a lot of mental games, I guess you could say. Having a lot of negative thoughts and creating a lot of negative beliefs about the world and other people. And what I started to realize is that the reason why I'm creating all these negative emotions and feelings were because of my mind. You know, all the beliefs and things that I was forming about myself and other people. That was what was the catalyst to me creating these emotions. And I was constantly trying to find a way for me to get out of that. You know, it was sort of like me resisting what I was feeling at the time. And I was looking for quick solutions like taking deep breaths or just thinking positive thoughts. And the reason why I put it in quotations is a lot of times people don't realize is that positive thinking is very hard to do when all that you have known and have done thus far has been negative thinking. It's very hard to do. Try it for yourself. If you have negative thoughts going through your head, like, oh, like I hate this day, I hate this person, this and that, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, I just watched this quick YouTube video that says that the way to feel better and the way to get rid of these negative thoughts is just to think positive thoughts. And so you go, oh, it's a great day. Oh, I love this person. When deep inside, you're like, no, I hate this person. That I have found has never worked for me personally. And if it has worked for you, please let me know because maybe there's a different way that works with different people. But that approach has never really worked with me. And so I ran into this blog called Pathway to Happiness by Gary Van Warmerdam. And he's very much a mentor figure to me and has inspired me to go down this path, in this path of mindfulness. And it's a very different approach than just positive thinking. It's more, instead of thinking positive, it's more so being mindful when you have these negative thoughts, when you have these negative feelings or emotions. It's more so not neglecting it or trying to ignore it, but more so really looking at it, being more attentive to it. And so you start looking and seeing, okay, what kind of negative thoughts am I having? Right? That's the first step. It's just becoming aware that you have them. And what kind of negative thoughts, what kind of negative beliefs are you having? And then when you look at them, you start to become aware of them. And only when we're aware of these thoughts and these beliefs and these emotions can we actually do something about it, right? If you had this disease or this virus, let's just use for the context of this situation right now. Let's just use the coronavirus. How are you supposed to cure or fix a coronavirus when you're not even aware that you have it, right? It makes no sense. So same thing with our thoughts, our beliefs, our negative part aspects of our mind. If we're not aware of what they are, then how are we supposed to change that? So the first step is awareness. And that's what I did in high school. I literally have notebooks of my thoughts that I used to just write down. I used to just write down in third person. I used to write down my thoughts because what I realized is that when I write in third person, I'll be able to step back more and be able to see it from a different perspective, be able to see the thoughts I have. And I've grown a lot of awareness of myself at that time. And that's how I led to this path. And I just wanted to put that out there just to give you guys some context on how I got into all this. But my main point that I wanted to get across in this video is that at a time like this, when you may be freaking out, you may not know what to do with your life, right? Maybe you're so much of a person that, and this is me at times, is I have to have my schedule packed. I have to be able to do something. I'm a go-getter, right? I have to do something. But at a time like this, when you might not be able to do that, right? There might not be a context or a situation for you to be appropriate for you to go out and do something because it's not the right situation. Well, at those times, it's very important to meditate. It's very important to do gratitude, right? Think about your life. Think about what you're grateful for thus far, right? Whether it be your school, career, whatever it might be, your job. Think about what you're grateful for in those aspects. Take time to reflect. Take time to think about, okay, is this where I want to go in life? Is this the direction I want to take? And I want to be 100% honest with you guys. Over the past couple of months, have been falling off track and trying to get back on. Falling off track and trying to get back on. And it's been a rough couple of months. I've been going out partying every weekend and then coming back home drunk and being like, why am I doing this? And then waking up the next day feeling like shit. But then I have another part of my mind saying, hey, listen, like, you should be going after this. You should be doing this. You should be more productive. You should be doing better at work. You should be doing this and that. And what I keep realizing after meditation, and this is why I think meditation is so important, is that you step back from all these thoughts that you have about yourself and all these criticisms. We all have a judge. We're our worst judge. And we have this judge in our head that's constantly judging ourselves, other people, the world, politics, all of that. And it creates a very busy mind, and it creates a lot of negative emotions. And so what meditation, and when at times like this, when you don't have much to do, when you're able to meditate, you step back from all the turmoil and all the things that are happening outside of you, all the news, all the media. Like, social media right now, I think, is very toxic. I think there's a lot of misleading information. Although there might be useful information, I think it's just best for us to every now and then tune into CDC, right? Tune into self, not self, safety precautions that we could take. But other than that, I don't think we should be so consumed into the information. I think it's more important than ever to actually just step back. It's a time to step back, a time to reflect, a time to meditate and silence out the world and just be within your own thoughts and really think about, okay, where do I want to go in life? How do I get back on track? And if you are on track, how do I stay on track? How do I become more clear on the path that I'm heading down? And meditation and gratitude helps with that. Gratitude more so just helps with just being grateful for what you've had so far and what you have in your life right now. Meditation adds a sense of clarity to your life. And so I just want to record this quick video because I think it's relevant in the times that we have right now. And I personally will pray for everyone out there and for all the things that are happening in the world. But please keep that in mind, that meditation, that being with yourself, that being in silence is one of the best things that you could do right now. And so don't take this time to be panicking and to be worried and to not know what to do anymore. Take this as time to reflect, have time to yourself, and just think about where you're headed in life. Take time to meditate, clear your thoughts, see what's happening inside of here. And of course, take care of the ones that are around you and pray for them and pray for others during these times. This is Caleb Che, and thank you guys for watching this whole video if you have, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.